Hey, you guys. We are going to chat about habits and systems today. I'm excited. I think this will be good. I hope this will be good. I hope it'll be good for y'all because I know people just need all the things right now. So I want to talk to you guys about systems. Let me pull my notes. Systems and habits, okay? I listened to a podcast this morning. And in it, the guy talks about if you want to change your impact in what you're doing, he was talking about leadership, but I think this can definitely apply, hey, Stephanie, to our businesses, even if you're not a leader. So he said, if you want to change your impact in your business, okay, leadership, change your system. What is your system? Your system is a habit. It's a habit that you do every single day, right? It's something that you're continuously doing, okay? Habits determine your success. Remember, consistency is everything. You can't just do follow-ups once a year and expect that you're going to have a healthy, thriving business. That's not how that's going to go. You can't do follow-ups once a year or once every 3 months and expect that you're going to have relationships with your customers. That's not going to happen, okay? So I feel like that's extremely important. We've got our 3 legs of success. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please look it up in the file section of this group or just use the search bar, the magnifying glass. 3 legs of success, okay? So in our 3 legs, we've got the very top, which is self-care. Then we've got PRV, right? Gotta have PRV or your business ain't running, right? Then sponsoring if you want a big business, okay? And then we have coaching. If you're missing a leg, your business is gonna kind of topple over if you're wanting big things, okay? So we're talking today about our systems for that. You have to think about the systems will go into 3 legs of success. What's your PRV system? What is your system for sponsoring? Your habits, right? What's your habit for PRV? What's your habit for sponsoring? What's your habit for coaching up when you get those people on your teams, all right? That's what a system is, your habits. Hey, Marissa. So I want you to realize that your systems, your habits are going to determine your success, okay? You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. You fall to the level of your habits. Let's look at this as I'm trying to get healthy, okay? What are my habits? What are my habits gonna be if I'm trying to get healthy? They're gonna be not eating chips and queso last night in bed at 11 o'clock. That was me. It's not gonna be right where I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna work out for the next 3 years. That's not gonna help me to get healthy, right? What's gonna help me to get healthy? What habits do I need to put in place to get healthy? Probably exercising 3 to 5 days a week, maybe changing my eating habits, making sure I'm getting enough sleep. Again, not eating chips and queso at 11 o'clock at night. It is what it is. All right, drinking extra water. Those are habits I need to put in place in order to be successful in being healthy. It's the same thing in your business, okay? So our systems are habits that we have in place to keep us going. All right, so what you're doing habitually in your business is going to be what fuels you to get where you want to be. Even if that's just, you know what, I only want this as a hobby, but I still would like a $50 paycheck. Okay, what habits do you need to put in place? What systems do you need to put in place for that to happen? If you're wanting a 1K check, right? What systems do you need to put in place to make that happen? Right? We have to be thinking about these things, okay? Successful people consistently do what other people do occasionally. You've got to be consistent. Consistency, if I could like drill that into everybody's head, consistency, consistently, good Lord, following up with your customers. If you're wanting big things, consistently hitting that high PRV. If you're wanting big things, consistently having join conversations, sponsoring conversations, consistently coaching up your new people. Consistency, that's why we have the 3 legs of success, okay? Because they take you to success. Consistently taking that self-care, because y'all, once you keep going, you're going to be pouring into everybody. You're going to get drained. Got to take care of yourself. It's just like if you have kids, got to take care of yourself, right? Or even if you don't have kids, take care of yourself, all right? So are you occasionally active? Ask yourself that. Am I occasionally active? Do I occasionally follow up with customers? Do I occasionally ask for a party? All right? All of those things are not going to get you anywhere. You've got to be consistent, even when it's hard, even when it sucks, even when you get no's all the time. If you're getting no's, you're on the right track. Just keep going, okay? So I want y'all to think about one habit that you can start to move your business in an upward momentum. We don't want to say stagnant. We ain't doing that in 2022. You hear me? Okay, we're not saying stagnant. We're trying to move in an upward Momentum. So what's one habit that you can put in your business, one system you can put in place, not all of them at once, because if you do all of them at once, it's going to fail. You will not keep up with it. It's not going to be replicatable. It'll be too much. It'll be overwhelming, right? What one thing can you put in your business to help you go upward, okay? One system to focus on. You still have to do the other things, right? You still got to do the other systems. So say I'm like, okay, I need to follow up with my customers. I'm going to send them thank you, right? Thank you notes. I'm going to message them and let them know, hey, I just got your order. Thank you so much. Okay. They get a monthly mail out, whatever it is. Okay. So what are those systems in your business that are getting you where you need to be? But what's one area where you're struggling? One area where you're not doing good? That needs to be something you focus on. Okay. So you're going to start small. What does that look like? Say that my system that I'm like, or my one habit that's not where I want it to be is PRV. I'm not consistently getting the PRV that I would like to get. Okay? We know that if we want more PRV, what do we need to do? Because it all goes together. Remember, it all goes together. Remember team meeting. We talked about how everything is connected in this business. Okay? if I want more PRV, then I know that I need to expand my network, right? Mom, dad, Aunt Susan, best friend, Kendra, they're only going to order for so long, or they're only going to do so many parties for you. How are you going to expand that network? For me, I add every single person in a party. I don't care if they ordered or not. And I do a little post. I'm adding you guys. Be my friend, don't be my friend. It's up to you. That's fine. But you will stay up to date on the newest and the coolest and the best things from Scentsy coming out. If you're my Facebook friend, I put everything in my stories. Okay? I don't know who's going to order later, who's going to host later. I don't know who might join the team. I don't know. So that's what I do, okay? You might not be comfortable with that. Find something that works for you for expanding your network, right? We know that if we want to expand our network, we need to party. Party, party, party. That will get you that PRV, okay? So what does that do when you party? When you party, it expands your network. You just reached all of Aunt Susan's friends, okay? Like you just reached all of Aunt Susan's friends and you're only friends with 2 of them. But Aunt Susan invited 20 people to her party. That's 18 people outside of your network, okay? If 5 of those people order, y'all, that's 7 people now that you now have as customers. You get to take care of them, okay? Because you had the 2 that you knew, right? They're going to order because they know you. And then the 5, all right? That's 7 new customers, 7 new opportunities. Well, 5 new, but 7 new opportunities to ask, hey, you want free and half off Scentsy? Have you ever thought about doing what I do? Okay, you've got to expand that network, but you've got to ask for parties. You got to ask. You have to open your mouth. They're not just going to fall in your lap. Okay, it's very, very rare. Very rare. All right, so we know that we have to expand our network. When we expand our network, we have more party opportunities. Thanks, Mark. We have more party opportunities, more ways to connect with even more people, more relationships to build, okay? More teamies, more customers. That's how we have to do that. So if PRV is like, you're like, I really need to focus on my PRV, okay, you're still doing all the other stuff, thanking your customers, doing all the stuff. But if you're really focusing on your PRV, you've got to be partying, you've got to expand that network. You've got to maybe do an event where you can meet a lot of people. Maybe do, get out a few bag parties, okay? All these things, but you've got to expand that network because it's this, what you already have, what you started with is only going to get you so far. Okay, I will tell you that right now I am doing parties for people that I don't even know. I have no idea who these people are, but I'm creating a relationship with them through social media, right? Becoming their friend, getting to know them because they're my customer, taking good care of them. So now they knew that, and then I was able to ask them for a party, and now they just opened me up to their world. And that's how we keep going. It's the same thing over and over and over again, okay? So if you're like, man, I'm really not doing well in my follow-ups, that's my system I need to fix, okay? What do we know? We know that we create relationships with follow-ups, okay? It's not always, hey girl, how's your wax stash looking? No, go look at those people's Facebook. I have been there. You do not want to be the person who's like, hey, how's it going? I know it's been a while since you ordered. Would you like to get your next order for free and half off? And you haven't looked at their Facebook. You have no way to connect with them. And they message you back and they're like, actually, my husband just died. I'm sorry. Y'all, that is so uncomfortable, okay? Just do the work. Go do the work to connect with people. Look at their Facebook. How are they doing? What's going on, okay? Sometimes you can just click on there. Hey, girl, how's little Johnny doing? I saw he had COVID last week. That's a real thing right now. Hello, here. Like, that's a real thing right now, okay? Find ways to connect with your customers, not just in their inbox. You need more wax? Do you want to do a party? Connect. They're people. Treat them as people, okay? So if it's follow-ups, we need to create relationships, okay? It's a relationship business. It's a relationship business. If we know that we can connect with our customers, right, that gives us opportunities to create trust, okay? Trust brings lifelong customers who come back to you over and over and over again. Do y'all know how many people at the event that I worked right before Christmas, how many people were like, oh, well, you know, my sister sells Scentsy or my mom sells Scentsy, but I'll just get this bar from you. Can you email me and let me know when this comes in? We have to create loyalty in our customers. Okay, why are they sticking with you? Do they know that you're going to bring them the latest and the greatest and the newest? Do they know that you share your products in a fun way? We have a challenge going on right now, sharing our products. Do they know that you stay up on your VIP group and you're consistent in there? That's where they need to look when they're ready to spend some money to see what's going on. Do they know that they're going to get a sample from you or a scent circle from you when they order with a thank you card? Do they know these things? Okay, trust and consistency with your customers. All right, when we do that, that will also create customers who will finally say yes to parties. Okay, I had a customer who actually asked me for a party in November, and I had tried to get her to party last year, and she ignored me. Like, wouldn't speak to me. And I was like, dang, I really just lost that customer. Like, she won't even talk to me. Then she'd order here and there. And then finally, she was on my VIP page and she reached out to me. Hey, Anya, I would really like to do a party. Okay, let's get it started. But it took that, me reaching out, right? Me showing up consistently. You've got to trust the process, y'all. For her to be like, that's who I need to go to when I want Scentsy, and that's who I need to go to get free and half off rewards. And she had a $600. So these things are super important, all right? When we create trust, we have people who will say yes to parties, and it also brings more join conversations. That's huge. People join who they trust, okay? They join who they trust. They join who they know shows up as the Scentsy person, all right? So we have to be thinking of this. Small, consistent changes in your business will get you everywhere. Good intentions are not enough. You've got to actually do the work. You've got to actually go have those conversations. You've got to actually follow up. You've got to actually sit down and be intentional about what you're doing, okay? So pick whatever you're weak at and be intentional in that spot. And if you're like, man, I know that I'm weak here, but how can I be intentional? Find some YouTube trainings. Ask your sponsor. Talk to your leader, right? Talk to people. Ask them questions, okay? There are so many YouTube trainings, you guys. You're independent consultants. You got to train yourself and implement those things into your business, okay? So where can we make a change? We've got to be intentional. If you follow up, set a timer for 10 minutes, follow-ups. I need to message X amount of customers per day. Set a goal, set a timer, be intentional with it, okay? And if you miss the day before, double up the next day, triple up the next day. Eventually you're going to be sitting on the couch watching Cheer, trying to eat your queso at 11 o'clock at night, okay? Like, that's the perfect time. You know what I did while I was eating queso at 11 o'clock watching Cheer? I was writing down who on our team to message, who in our group to message, and what to talk to them about. That's me being intentional, okay? Could I just sat there mindlessly eating chips? Yes. Do I need to? Probably not. Like, let's be real, okay? Had enough chips. It's fine. I ate a lot of queso. So anyways, all right, if it's PRV, we're going to set a reminder in our phone, okay? I'm going to talk to one person a day about parties, okay? If it's sponsoring, man, I'm really lacking in that. I really want a big business. I know to have a big business, I need to try to get to 2K PRV at least, right? And 2 Teamies a month. Okay, well, how do I do that? Let me talk to at least 3 people a week about joining Scentsy or the Scentsy opportunity. You have to sit here and make these small goals, okay? Focus on that one thing, and then when you get good at that one thing, move on to the next thing that you're not great at. It's called Easy Plus One. I do it with my kids for homeschooling. When they master one task, then we add a new one. But we have to master the first task, okay? Have an accountability partner, you guys. If you are in Leap to Lead, look for who is also doing the homework, who is also showing up to the meetings and the trainings if you're in Leap to Lead, okay? Use those people as accountability partners. Hey girl, at this time, during this day, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna make sure that I have my 3 joint conversations. Would you like to be my accountability partner? Okay, not very many people are gonna say no, all right? If you have a good leader, a leader that shows up, don't just be going for any leader. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. If your sponsor's not working, don't ask them to be your accountability partner. Because if they ain't working, that ain't gonna get you anywhere. all right? Find someone who's working. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to be very honest. Find someone who's working to be your accountability partner. If you want better things, if you want to be bigger and better, you don't find someone who's doing less work than you. Okay? You find someone who's doing the same or more, and you have the same goals. All right? So make sure that you're being smart about who you're working with to get where you want to be. All right? So, but that's what we have to start with. So think about where you need to be intentional. Okay, if you need accountability, reach out to whoever you need to reach out to. I'm here too, all right? I've actually got some of y'all in Leap to Lead that I have written down to talk to today about, did you reach your goals? Are you doing what you said you wanted to do? Because that's my job, right? That's how we get to that next level, but you've also got to hold yourself accountable too, okay? So, systems, what are you doing habitually? What do you suck at? That's okay, we all suck at something. None of us are perfect. Let's figure that out, fix it, and make an intentional goal to keep going and get it better than it is now, and then you can move on to the next thing, okay? All right, y'all, all the systems, all the habits. We're gonna make 2022 so good. I'm so excited. All right, y'all have a good day.